Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Pokemon Crystal. In the last part, we got up here to Victory Road, and now we're gonna head through it. Now, this is by far the easiest Victory Road in the series. I only run into 5 random encounters throughout it, and then there's just one battle besides that in it. Now, off-screen, after the part ends, I do go and get a TM in here, Earthquake, and I do teach it to Cam, but I do that after I reach the end of it. Now, as you might notice, this is only 6.5 minutes long. It's because I only had this little Victory Road segment to do, and then ending it right before the staircase into the boss rush, as it is technically speaking, which we'll be starting next part. But before that, I'm going to be starting some dominance over a certain person. You guys will see what I mean. Now, for once, I actually decided to use an item and use the HP up on Blaze because it's rather useful, actually. Just raises the base HP stat, which isn't really much stellar, only raises it by 1 point, but it's another point of HP nonetheless. And unlike Victory Road in Gen 1, which might take us like 10 minutes to get through when we do that game at some point. Still wondering what version of that we're gonna do. We're done with the actual cave in a minute and a half. Hello, Jason. It's time for our second to last battle against Jason himself. Well, this is the final battle against him in the main storyline. Begin! And Jason starts out with Sneasel. I think he has almost the exact same team as last time, just with an added Kadabra. But I'm going to be utterly asserting my dominance against him by absolutely sweeping him. I take down all of his Pokemon in one hit every single time with Blaze alone. Even his Feraligatr. This Thunder Punch, that's all I'm gonna say. Just Thunder Punch. At this point, I might as well say this, I've won the game at this point. Now, and like I mentioned before, this guy is supposed to be the son of the boss of Team Rocket. Great job raising him, Giovanni. Great job. Not really. He brought him to be a power-hungry redhead, which is pretty common, actually. Also, one other thing. In between this part and next, I'm also going to be doing another little session of level grinding, get everyone up to level 50. Why? I'm cautious. There's no other reason besides that. I'm just a cautious bastard. I always want to be around level 50 when I face the Elite Four in this game. But we won't be starting that until next part, so... And he sends out the only new members to his team, a Kadabra. Fairly good Psychic type, actually. And also, while the video file of this was saving, I was actually doing some level grinding off screen, and I checked our Pokedex. There's only 90 Pokemon that we have not yet seen, and we'll see those within the next couple of parts. We might end this with almost an exact completion rate of 251. Almost, though, keyword. Oh wow, he finally evolved his Magnemite. All it did was grow 2 more of it. Why do some evolutions do that, seriously? Magneton and Dugtrio are the least sensical evolutions in the series. They just grow 2 more of themselves. But they just tape them together? And Jason got utterly owned. He stood no chance. And now we actually see that if you read that text before, apparently he's starting to realize what he's been doing wrong. He's starting to realize that he actually has to care about his Pokemon. But we won't see if he actually does that or not for another 4 parts. And I was 1 step away! And welcome to Route 23. The Indigo Plateau. And just showing where we are on our map. And welcome to the Pokemon League. For once I'm showing healing and shopping on screen. just so you know, I usually go into this upcoming rush of boss battles prepared with. And also, well, after talking to this guy, of course, which this guy actually can teleport you back home if needed, but if you have Fly, that's not really needed. And I also decided to show what's up here. This is the Link battle room. You can connect it with the Game Boy connector cable to fight or trade, and there's a time capsule which allows you to trade between this and Generation 1. But I'm only just showing that off. So for this I usually go in with, I think it's 10 Hyper Potions, and yeah, I have a lot of money. Oh no, 15 Hyper Potions, I was wrong. About 5 full restores, and 10 revives. That is usually the minimum that you should have. If you want a little more, go for it, but that's just what I go for. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, we begin the end of the main storyline. See you guys then.